Well, it is technically episode number 3 of our Cursed Dynamite Road to Rank 35 series that we have going here on my channel, and things are actually going pretty dang good. Of course, with any rank 35 grind, there's going to be hiccups along the way, but at least we're making steady progress. We're just about 100 trophies away from our significant milestone, my second ever rank 35 ever here in Brawl Stars. So today we're going to be hopping straight away into some of the sweaty madness that transpired last night. I've been seeing you guys, you've been requesting some gameplay videos, so this video should be right up your alley. Hope you guys are pumped up. Let's get straight away into it. Here we go! So a few quick things before we get straight away into the Cursed Dynamite Sweaty Madness. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. As you can see, we're sitting at 39% subscribed and 61% not subscribed. Not gonna lie, the OCD is actually sitting with me pretty okay there, no decimals. But yeah, guys, part 4 and hopefully the final part of the series will be out this week before the trophy pushing season ends if everything goes well, so you're definitely not gonna want to miss the ending of this epicness. But with all of that stuff out of the way, as you guys can see, we're currently sitting at 1,151 trophies, rank 33. If you guys remember, I hate this rank. I was stuck at this rank with Mortis for about 5 different trophy pushing seasons, so I want to get away from this rank as fast as I possibly can, but we're definitely on good pace to finish this up before this season ends. We still have 5 days and 15 hours left to get 100 trophies, kind of cutting it close, but still kind of okay yet. And then when it comes to the global leaderboards here, your boy is currently sitting at 14th in the world with Dynamite. So if you guys want to follow along with this grind, we should be closing in on top 10 here shortly, so it might be fun to follow along. And another little close look at this beautiful cursedness. 2 brawlers, an account that has 1,151 total trophies, all from one brawler. I love it. It's so freaking awesome. But with our recap of where we're sitting at here with Dynamite out of the way, next I want to hop into a few matches here on my account. As you can see, the grind actually went pretty dang decent on seemingly my favorite map in Brawl Stars. I love Canal Grande. It was amazing for my Mortis push, and it worked pretty dang good for my Dynamite push. We got a lot of victories, only 4 total losses on the entire battle log, but guys, losses hit hard when you're grinding this high up. So it took a long time to get back the trophies we lost in this session, but other than that, we had a lot of green, a lot of victories, only 4 losses out of all of them. So we're gonna hop into a few matches here, the ones that I really enjoyed, and I think you guys might enjoy as well. All right, everyone, so getting straight away into the very first match, a disclaimer: I know we are looking at replays, but I figured out a little bit something about myself here, people. With my recent streaming escapades over on my second channel, I just come to realize that I am not good when I'm distracted with commentary, when I'm trying to record a video. If I'm streaming the push, I feel like I'm just much worse, and I'm not used to pushing at this range. I get really nervous, and I try to focus as best as I can, so I just don't want the added pressure of something else to worry about in the background. I don't know if I'll ever be good at it, but hey, we make work with what we got. But as you can see, we're up against Double Bow and a Crow, so this was a random matchmaking, basically getting this matchmaking after waiting in the matchmaking queue for over 10 minutes. After a while, they just place you with random people. It's just the way it goes down. But I feel like this is a great example of how the grinds have been going. Basically what you can kind of come to expect from your boy at this trophy range, because oh boy, is it much different than a Dynamite, your boy Ray Dynamite at 750 trophies, me jumping around like a madman. At this range, you just need to make sure you're playing perfect, doing everything you can to hold down your lane and fulfilling your role, because on a team, a 3v3, if you're playing bad, you're the weakest link, right? If you're playing bad, your teammates need to compensate for you, and then it makes the team overall much worse. So you just really got to hold up your end of the bargain and do your best, which we actually did really good. We held down this lane up against 2 people for basically the entirety of the match, up against a Crow and a Bow, just using the bushes and the walls to our benefit as a lobber. One thing that I've come to realize at this range, it's really important to get accuracy down, especially with your stun gadget. Find a good bush, activate your gadget before the person that you're going to aim for knows that you activated it. Make sure you land that and then capitalize on that kill. Other than that, it's just making sure to land your supers, land your basic attacks, make sure to get ready for prediction shots. If people are coming in and then they're backing off, you got to make sure to have a stick waiting for them, right? But rewinding here at the end, we actually landed a technical triple jump shot. The timing was right, but we just used the 3rd stick to throw up there to maybe get the damage on the bow. But other than that, just a really solid performance of just complete control. Get those bushes controlled and don't leave them. Don't die, and just make sure they don't come in close and get control of a lane, right? That's just the best way to do it on this map. But getting into our next one here, a little bit more of a serious game, and I promise I'll go a little bit more play by play. I just wanted to explain a little bit more of the mechanics or the approach that I take with Dynamite. But this team comp is a team comp that you would expect to see: a Canal Grande, a Rosa, a Mr. P, a Tick. I feel like Mr. P was a little bit more last meta. I feel like you could go with a better option here, but the Ticks, the Rosas, so dang good on this map. But we land a good stun there on the Tick and try to control our lane and then help out in the other lanes. So I saw our Gene kind of signal to us, so I thought he might have wanted me to open that up and just toss a super, which it ended up working out really, really well. Just trying to get those communications down and working out, which we got the full team white there. And now we have full, complete control, though we open up the map a little bit too much on the left side, making it a bit harder for our teammates, but we can keep it controlled down. Landing a good stun there on the Rosa, and the Tick is definitely in a precarious situation. We got them kind of locked down. When they kind of get a little bit too far away from the safe space, you can capitalize on those angles with Dynamite. Okay, so the Rosa is rolling in. I get a little bit flustered, throw down my super, but she kited left, so it didn't land. But all is fine. But they are closing in a little bit. Thankfully, we have a well enough lead where we're not sweating our butts off just yet or worried. We have the Robo Porters rolling in and a Rosa and a Tick in our lane. In an ideal world, it probably would have been smarter if the Mr. P would have pushed in on us, the team of two on the right side, but it worked out for us, most definitely for them doing that. Still score 16-2. They only managed to get one kill out of this, landing a super there on the Ticks. One of my favorite things about this map, there were Ticks galore playing here, and if you're not playing Demolition, you can't one-shot many brawlers with your super. I should say any brawlers except one, and that is Tick. It's a beautiful feeling. Just toss down that super, you're done. You don't have to do anything else. But a really good match. I wouldn't call it stressful, just up against better opponents. But moving along into a little bit more heart-beater games here. Okay, so I'm almost positive this is a little bit more of a stressful match. One of those teams that you want to go up against, get the win, and then never see them again throughout the night, right? If you take down an opponent or a team, you don't play them for a very long time after. It's just the way that matchmaking works. But we're up against a 950 Mortis, a 950 Tick, and then like a 900 Rosa. So they're definitely really good players and a really solid team comp. This is like a team comp that I was running for my rank 35 Mortis push. So we're all backed up in the corner. We did not get lane control right off the get-go, which is really, really bad for this team comp. It's hard to kind of get into lane. You have to rely on Rosa to push in. But with a Mortis hanging in the midst, it can get a little bit stressful, but we managed to land the stun on the Mortis Gene, missing a few basic attacks there, but at least we managed to get away to safety. Rosa doing shenanigans up there at the top, trying to get a little bit of supercharge and just pressure up so we can get control over the lane. Gene landing an amazing super there, but not taking down the Tick. Mortis sees this as an opportunity to go in because the Gene is super, super low, but we managed to take him out without taking any casualties on our team. But the score is now 6-3 and Gene goes down. It's 6-6, but we got the blue star. Important. They still have to come in. We still have the cards in our favor here in this match, so we just kind of play a little bit more defensive on a map like this. It's in their favor to come in close to you, so you want to capitalize on them maybe making a mistake if they get a little bit too close, which is exactly what we tried to do here. So Tick head rolling in, we got a Mortis waiting for his opportunity, but we are all grouped up, so it's going to be hard for him to go in. Rosa doing good damage, Gene doing good damage. It's going to be hard to hit a Mortis with Dynamite, but at least we got the damage output from Rosa and Gene. But this is the final straw. We have 16 seconds left. The red team really needs to do something here. So I push up a little bit, maybe being able to get a little bit of something on the Tick. We throw down a super when the Tick starts to kite back, I believe, if I remember right. Yep, and then one shot him. Let's go, giving us a little bit more comfort. And it looks like my teammates there on the right side also managed to get a kill over there, making it much less stressful there in the end. Not too shabby, sitting at 1,139 plus 4, 1,143. Not bad. All right, so getting into another one here up against a Poco, a Rosa, and a Tick. And I wanted to bring up this one because our boys here had basically a game plan in mind. With certain team comps, we would all go to one lane, try to control one lane, and then push over and push them out of the right lane. lane. With other comps, I would go to a lane by myself, and then they would hold down the left lane, trying to get full map control. But with a team comp like Poco, Rosa, and Tick, that Poco-Rosa combo can really push out your teammates and just get you out of there. So you just want to hold it down, full team effort, get one lane, and just try to win like that. We ended up doing that a lot with like a Mortis on the enemy team as well, because I don't want to be alone, basically with a Mortis in the midst, which is why in the last game you saw me roll up with these guys in the lane together, but managing to get an early lead. We are 4-1, definitely really important in Bounty to just get a nice early lead and you're not feeling as stressed out. But we got the Poco rolling up here on the back. We're definitely going to be going down. Pressure from the Poco. He also has a super, so it's smart for the Rosa to kite on back there in that situation. But basically, whole priority is on Nathan not dying, but he still needs to keep up that aggro pressure, being the Rosa on our team. We managed to get the Tick slipping, throwing down a super, giving us a little bit more lead there. And now they're caught in a bad situation. Nathan going ham with the peppering from Dynamite there, your boy, keeping that damage rolling. We got a Tick all to ourselves here in the right lane. We drop down a super, catch him off guard with the jump. Sometimes a nice little cheeky jump just makes it a little bit confusing where the next thing is going to land, especially if you're using a skin like Santa Mike where the super is really hard to see. So one thing about Coach Mike is his super is kind of bright, so it's easy to notice when it gets thrown down. But here we go, managing to take down the Tick again, and at this point we're kind of just free reign. Just try to get as many kills and just kind of keep them back at this point. But the Tick head rolling in, trying to land it, not able to. But wrapping things up here, trying to take down the Tick one last time, but managing to shift our focus to the Poco and Rosa in the end. But let's move in to the last match of the night to get us to where we were at the very end and where we're at currently. All right, everyone, so getting into the final match of the night, getting us to 1,151 trophies. Mind you, we were at this trophy range before. After a 36 trophy till 3 losses in a row, it felt so dang bad. And at this trophy range, it took probably like 2 hours to get all those trophies back, so you just don't want to lose at this range. You want to have all green in the battle log. But as you can see, we're up against 2 Ticks and a Bow. A not really stressful team comp, right? There's no real aggro pressure or anything like that. You don't got to get stressed out. Someone trying to invade, you just got to play that smart control-y type game, maybe land a stun or 2, and you should be good to go. Bow definitely on this map not hard at all to take down, so we're not really stressed out about him. It's just trying to keep those Ticks pushed back and controlled. Also, putting out this point here, as I'm trying to control the Tick in the left lane, I drifted back, activated my gadget just so the Tick wouldn't see me activate it. It's super, super important. At this trophy range, jumps are not important. Landing your stun is important. I feel like if you can land all 3 of your stuns in the game, you are good, right? You have a very high chance of winning. It's just landing those shots, being super, super accurate. If you can do that, you should be just fine. But here we go. We drift over to the right lane. It is 10-2. 2 Ticks on the left side. Definitely hard to push up when you got 2 Ticks in one lane. But we have a well enough lead that we really don't have to worry too much. We throw down a super, try to get the Bow to land into it with the prediction shot afterwards, but it didn't work out, and we're almost going down, trying to heal up a little bit. 1 Tick mine is going to kill us, but it really won't matter because we do have 2 bounty. Almost landing stun there. Oh my goodness. Rewinding there for a second. After taking down the Bow, I saw that Tick head coming in. I just tossed out a super and hoped for the best, and we took down both Ticks. Freaking OP. Guys, hey, you kill 1 Tick with a super 1 shot, it's a beautiful feeling. You kill 2? Oh, it is the best. But here we go, wrapping this one up. 15 seconds left, 18-7. Really no chance for them to come back. So we're just kind of chilling with our victory in the bag. Nothing really else that we have to worry about. So guys, like I said before, this was the final match to wrap us up, sitting at 1,151 trophies, ranked 33 here on Dynamite. So yeah, guys, the grind has been going relatively decent. We still have a long ways left to go, but with the right map, we should be completely fine. There's one thing that I've noticed pushing these niche brawlers to rank 35, after Mortis, now I'm trying Dynamite, is the brawlers that aren't good in the meta. You just gotta find a golden map, one map that's going to carry you to that rank 35 and play it for hours. The whole entire time is out in rotation, and try to get as much ground as you can. If you don't capitalize on that, you just try to shove your way in a map that isn't super conducive, it's not gonna work out. I've learned that the hard way with Mortis, like 6 separate attempts trying to get to rank 35 with that type of mentality, and it just didn't work. But super stoked to get this out of the way, our second rank 35. Definitely more to come on the way with a Colt cursed account next on our list. But yeah, everyone, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys have been enjoying the pushy, grindy videos here as of recently. I know I've been enjoying myself doing it. If you have been enjoying it, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios, you guys.